finally read the 1000 page behemoth that is Gone with the Wind, and I'm speechless. From Scarlett's questionable life choices to the most iconic plot twist in literary classic, I'm sharing my unfiltered thoughts on this classic novel. Did it live up to the hype? Let's dive in and find out. Hello there, welcome back to my channel where we talk about self-improvement books, mental health and neuroscience. If you're new here, hi, I'm Ananya and I ramble about books way too much, especially the chunky ones that scare most people away. And today, I've got a big one for you, a huge one. We are talking about Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell. Yeah, that one. The 1000 pager that's been sitting on your shelf or in your maybe one day list for years. I get it, I was there too. But guess what? I finally read it cover to cover and now I have some things to say. No spoilers, promise. You're safe to chill here with your tea. Alright, let's talk about this beast of a book. So let's start with the obvious. This book is long. Like I could have read 3 books in the time it took me to finish this one. But honestly, it wasn't boring. Once you get into it, it pulls you in pretty hard. So don't let that scare you. If you're into immersive, character-driven stories that feel like you have stepped into a whole other world, then this is a book you might want to read. So what's this book about? It's set during American Civil War and Reconstruction era and follows the story of Scarlett O'Hara, but it's more than just a historical fiction. It's about human experience. Now let's talk about the characters. So let me just say it. The main character, she's not your average book heroine. Like, forget sweet and lovable. She's bold, stubborn, clever, kind of manipulative and honestly a little exhausting, but also fascinating. One of those characters you kind of love to hate and hate to love depending on the page. She is super complicated, kind of frustrating at times, but also really interesting. She is not some perfect, lovable hero. She makes a ton of mistakes, says the wrong things, and still somehow keep pushing forward. You'll probably go back and forth between liking her and wanting to throw the book across the room because of her. Okay, so here's why I actually ended up loving Gone with the Wind despite its length and the fact that I had to hold it with 2 hands like a baby sometimes. 1. The drama is top-notch, like soap opera level drama. There's love, heartbreak, money problem, war, backstabbing, you name it. You think something big just happened? Just wait, 3 more chapters and the roof is on fire again. Number 2, the emotional journey is real. This book doesn't mess around with easy emotions. It gets into the grit of surviving through chaos and how people change, sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. Gone with the Wind is a classic example of how humans often desire something intensely when it's out of reach and tend to take things for granted until they're gone. It's like the old saying, the grass is always greener on the other side. But is it really? This book makes you think about what you really want and whether it's worth the cost. We have all been there, wanting something so badly but not appreciating what we already have. This theme is timeless and universal, making the book a beloved and enduring classic. Now, some fair warnings. 1. Length. This is not a light weekend read. I hope you don't have commitment issues because you have got to commit to this book. You have got to be in it for the long haul. It took me a while and I read fast. 2. Pacing. Some sections drag. Like, I get it. The curtains are velvet, but do we need 5 pages on the living room? 3. Problematic content. Okay, this is important. This book reflects the racial and gender views of its time, and not in a good way. You will run into outdated, uncomfortable, and offensive portrayals, especially regarding slavery and the Civil War. It doesn't mean you shouldn't read it, but you should go in with your eyes open and be ready to unpack that stuff critically. One of the biggest takeaways from this book is that you don't know what you have until it's gone. It's a harsh reality and it's one we all can relate to. How many times we have taken someone or something for granted only to realize its value when it's too late. Life is unpredictable and Gone with the Wind shows us that change is constant. Scarlett's journey is marked by loss, hardship and growth. It's a reminder that we must adapt to survive. It's a reminder that we all can learn from our struggles and come out stronger. And that's something I think we all can relate to. The ups and downs of life and the importance of resilience. Resilience is the key. Scarlett's determination to survive and thrive is inspiring, and and it's a reminder that we all have the power to overcome challenges. And let's not forget the complexity of love and loss. Scarlet and Red's relationship is messy to say the least. So what can we learn from Gone with the Wind? Here are a few takeaways. 1. You don't know what you have until it's gone. We often take people and things for granted until they're no longer there. Which brings me to the number 2. Appreciate what you have. Value the people and things in your life before it's too late. 3. Sometimes you want what you can't have. We often desire things more when they're out of reach. Instead, learn to appreciate what you already have. 4. Life is unpredictable. Change is constant and we must adapt to survive. 5. Resilience is the key. Scarlett's determination shows that we can overcome any challenges and come out stronger. 6. Love and loss are complex. Relationships can be messy and losing someone can be devastating. We just gotta stay strong and go on. 7. Growth happens through hardship. Scarlett's journey shows that we can learn and grow from our experiences, both good and bad. It's about being strong in the face of adversity and coming out stronger on the other side. So should you read it? If you're someone who loves big books with complicated characters, messy relationships, and a historical setting that feels totally alive, yeah, go for it. Give it a shot. It's not a quick read, but it's definitely one that sticks with you. But you've got to be ready to do the work. This book asks you to sit with discomfort. And honestly, that's kind of what makes it brilliant and infuriating at the same time. It's not a feel-good read, it's a think-hard read. But if you're in the mood for something chill, light and drama-free, maybe not right now. It's kind of heavy both in size and content. One of the things that I loved about this book is how it makes you feel. It's not just a story, it's an experience. You will laugh, you will cry, you will think about the themes and messages long after you finish reading, and that's what makes it a timeless classic. Overall, Gone with the Wind teaches us about the importance of appreciation, resilience, and growth. If you're looking for a book that will make you think, feel, and reflect, then this is the one for you. That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. If you have read Gone with the Wind, then let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't, then I highly recommend it. And hey, if you like casual book reviews with a side of chaotic rambling, don't forget to smash the like button, share it with your book lover friends, subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. I have got more big reads coming soon and probably a rant or two about characters who make terrible life choices. That's a wrap. This is Ananya signing off with a big virtual high five. Keep shining, keep striving, Excelsior. Literary. And today I've got a big one for you. I finally read it cover to cover. But guess what? Did it live up?